On September 15, Ryan Wesley Routh attempted to assassinate former President Donald Trump while he was playing golf in West Palm Beach.
Tonight, the FBI says it's investigating yet another apparent assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life.
58-year-old Ryan Wesley Routh, the alleged gunman.
Another attempt on Donald Trump's life foiled after a stunning chain of events in Palm Beach County, Florida.
Police said Routh had positioned himself behind a fence at Trump International Golf Club. He was between 300 and 500 yards from the former president and appeared to be aiming a gun near him.
An agent that jumps one hole ahead of time to where the president was at. And he was able to spot this rifle barrel sticking out of the fence and immediately engage that individual, at which time the individual took off.
He left behind 2 backpacks with ceramic tile, a GoPro video camera, and an AK-47.
Routh fled in his car but was caught in a neighboring county.
Routh soon pulled over and taken into custody.
I'm 56, from the U.S., from North Carolina originally, so I live in Hawaii now.
Very welcoming and kind. I mean, it's just, we heard the news today and it's just been very surprising.
This marks the second attempt on Trump's life, reinforcing his position as a leader truly for the people.
Just about 2 months after a gunman was able to get way too close to Donald Trump at a rally.
At this crucial moment, it is essential for everyone who supports Trump to come together, not only to pray for his safety, but to ensure he makes it to the November 5th election and emerges victorious. Supporters must stay vigilant. If you see something suspicious, report it immediately by calling 911. Trump's safety is in the hands of the people, especially since trust in the system is fading.
Bullet grazing Trump's ear, another killing a man at the rally. An incident critics say never should have happened.
Negligence, incompetence, being unmotivated, the very basics of what the Secret Service needed to cover simply wasn't done.
The divisive rhetoric from Democratic leaders like Kamala Harris, Barack and Michelle Obama, and Joe Biden has painted Trump as a threat to democracy, fueling unnecessary fear and anger. Their words serve only to provoke tension, and some might interpret them as indirect encouragement for violence.
Well, it's the rhetoric, I think, that's causing all of this. When you look at what is currently campaign rhetoric trying to drive votes, and you say a particular candidate is the greatest threat to democracy in the history of the American people, is it any wonder that you get this kind of reaction, that people are taking out these weapons and trying to shoot?
Democracy belongs to all Americans, regardless of their political views. The attempt to undermine Trump is part of a broader strategy. The first reason is that these so-called Democrats do not represent true democratic values. The second is that their narrative is meant to destabilize Trump's base and encourage actions against him. However, we refuse to buy into these lies. We stand united with Trump, committed to protecting him and supporting him in this crucial election.
The threat level is high. We have increased the amount of assets that we've supported, so we live in danger time.
Most of the action is to appeal to world leaders, world organizations.
I'm praying, can this election please happen quickly? Can we move on? But in that moving on, can we find a place where we can actually come together and once again be one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all? We've seen how the Constitution is very strong. We've seen it in Trump's first term in office. We've seen these things. Let's rely on that. Our republic will still stand.